Liverpool could be set to benefit as the is to be closely monitoring the rollout of the semi-automated offside technology, which was at the heart of a big call in the Paris Saint-Germain vs Bayern Munich match in the Champions League. Superstar forward was denied an equaliser, with teammate Nuno Mendes shown to have been offside in the lead up to the goal. Mendes appeared to have beaten the offside trap to get in behind Munich's defence before laying on a cross for Mbappé, before it was shown that the Portuguese youngster's head and knee were marginally in an offside position when he received the ball. The groundbreaking semi-automated VAR technology, which was in play last night, will have become familiar to observers during the men's but has yet to have been rolled out in the, instead being used in UEFA's Premier Club competition. The Athletic has that the is, however, closely monitoring the rollout of semi-automated offside technology in the Champions League this season, following what many have deemed to be English football's top flight is currently forming part of technology working group, and it and the governing body is in regular contact with elite domestic competitions with regards to developments with the VAR technology, its implementation and the implications for the rules of the game going forward. The technology will also be in action at the Women's World Cup this summer. Last July, Pierluigi Collina, the chairman of Referee Committee, explained, "We expect that semi-automated offside technology can take us a step further. Sometimes, the process to check a possible offside takes too long, especially when the offside incident is very tight. This is where semi-automated offside technology comes in, to offer faster and more accurate decisions. This comes after a weekend of controversy after Brighton's Pervis Estupinan had a goal wrongly chalked off for offside in the 1-1 draw against Crystal Palace after John Brooks on VAR drew an offside line in the wrong place on a replay. As a result, Brooks was then dropped from his duties for the Merseyside derby on Monday, as well as the top-of-the-table clash between Arsenal and on Wednesday. In a statement issued by the Today, February 15, they admitted that refereeing standards were not at the expected high standards at the weekend. Representatives from the English top flight have since met with the Professional Game Match Officials Limited (PGMOL) to discuss how to improve future performances. A spokesperson said the sets high standards and is disappointed that PGMOL fell below those expectations last weekend. As a result, they requested that PGMOL review and explain a number of incidents from the recent match round. Following discussions with PGMOL, and yesterday's Select Group 1 review meeting, we support PGMOL's views on addressing these issues to improve performances going forward. The implementation of a semi-automated technology would, in theory, remove the risk of the types of human error demonstrated by Brooks at the weekend as, instead, lines are drawn by the technology itself in order to determine whether a player is in an offside position or not. Fans saw that in action on the Mbappé call. The rollout of this technology will undoubtedly have a large impact across the board on the, not least at Liverpool. The Reds, famously, employ a high-line strategy in defense, meaning that their backline often organize themselves to be as far up the pitch as possible while not breaching the halfway line in an attempt to catch attacking opponents offside. A hallmark of Jurgen Klopp's reign, particularly since the signing of defensive stalwart Virgil van Dijk, the strategy has allowed the Reds to defend from the front and to handle some of the pacier opponents. In fact, during their periods of most success under the German boss, Liverpool's back four has found themselves higher and higher up the field. Characterized by some as a high-risk and high-reward strategy, the setup has coincided with sustained success during the Klopp era. The defensive line was 49.1 meters from goal in the title-winning campaign of 2019-20, 0 meters the following season, and 50.2 meters last season, when the Reds came within a whisker of landing the title. In a league which is decided by the finest of margins, the introduction of semi-automated VAR offside technology in England's top flight is likely to be welcomed by Liverpool's coaching staff, with the potential for conclusive verdicts on the tightest of offside calls a necessity for a side that is so reliant on its high-line defensive strategy.